Up, Digidestins, this is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have none other than JP Tuesday. So we get to finally start looking into that beautiful Bt-12. And let's look over some interesting decks. What decks have kind of just got a little bit of some pizzazz and got some new support. Guys, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really pushes the video up, and leave a comment down below about subjects related to it. I know I have to do this with YouTube videos because the algorithm pushes for more engagement, and as long as you guys engage in the video, the better the video does, and it pushes out more and more to many viewers. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's get into it though. So let's go over none other than one of my favorite interesting decks of this set, and that's gotta be the new inclusion to Hydra Bloomlord, or BloomHydra, or Hydrassi, whatever you want to call it. But they got a new tech card, and that was in Quartzmon. Being able to play the deck with Quartzmon is ridiculous. It finally gave them a top-end boss Digimon that Bloomlord was your aggression, Hydra was your slowdown control, little to mitigate some stuff. But Quartzmon is the real deal and sits there and tries to punish your opponent. And what's interesting enough, this card can really apply a lot of damage because when Digivolving, suspend all Digimon except this one, and suspend all Tamers, then gain 1 memory for every 2 suspended Digimon and or Tamers in play. All turns, all Digimon except this one, and all Tamers cannot unsuspend, making it locked down hardcore, but it can do some shenanigans in raising. So just plan accordingly once you get a Quartzmon out, because you can't really restand, so you need to really think about your plays. So when attacking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, then for every 5 suspended Digimon and or Tamers in play, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Being able to remove free security is really good. This helps in the SetCon matchup because this was really one of the big disappointing parts of the deck, was it really needed a way of dealing with the SetCon matchup. Now we have a way of just basically, hey, SetCon, you know what? Just eat meat. We're done with your BS now. We finally have a Digimon that just outs the problem we've always had in green, and that was a terrible SetCon matchup. We could build up and go crazy, but if you had enough options in there to kill us, we were kind of screwed. Now with Quartzmon, we have potential. So really powerful, really strong. So things like, also this new card is really awesome, Yakaimon. So this yam looking Digimon here is really awesome because it's a vegetation and 3000 DP. It's a blocker. So now when we start building our boards with, let's say, Sunflowmon, and we know our opponent's going to be pushing a lot of damage, we could definitely get a double blocker up and really slow down our opponent. So that is something we didn't really have access to, was a good, decent 3000 DP blocker that we can just spit out if we needed to. And this now adds into the fun. But the rest of the core deck is kind of the same. We have like Bloomlord, you know, for the piercing, restanding. And then we have like Hydramon for slowing down our opponents, being able to suspend one of their Digimon, apply pressure that way. And then you do have Hidden Potential Discover. The next time one of your green Digimon digivolves this turn, you may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the Digi-Evolution cost by 5. What's really nasty is, look at this big boy here. Quartzmon here becomes a 1-cost evolve, and then you gain free memory out of the deal. Wow, I love it. Let's hope for this to keep up with the deck. And hopefully Quartzmon was kind of the answer it needed to just keep your opponent at bay and just apply pressure. And since Quartzmon exists, we're not going to punish ourselves with, you know, memes and stuff like that. So I understand where the opponent, this player wasn't playing Mimi at all. Because why would you do that when Quartzmon's just going to lock her down? And then all you're doing is just adding Death X counts to their board. So really powerful deck. I think, if any, you don't sleep on this deck at all this next coming format. Next deck we're going to talk about is the Marcus Punch deck. aka start a main phase. If you have a Digimon with Greymon or Agumon in its name, by paying 1 memory, this Digimon is also treated as a Digimon with 3000 DP. It cannot Digivolve for the turn. So it doesn't go up or anything like that. No level, nothing like that. So something to think about there. If there's level deletion, Marcus can't die by level deletion. Keep that on your back burner there. And then your turn, when this tamer becomes suspended, one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a yellow card with Greymon in its name from your hand without paying its Digi-Evolution cost. That's big there. Because your goal is to use your RideMyAvatar here to go right into Shinegreymon, who is Digivolve for 3 from a level 4 if it contains RideMyAvatar. When Digivolving one of your opponent's Digimon and all their security Digimon get minus 3000 DP for the turn for each red and yellow tamer you have in play. Really powerful. And then all turns, all your Marcus get plus 3000 DP and security plus 1. This is where Marcus gets to punch through. And what's really awesome is, let's say your Marcus dies. Well, RideMyAvatar will put him into your security, giving you 1, a free recovery, and 2, Marcus a hideaway spot till you're ready to just use him again. So when Digivolving, if you have a red or yellow tamer in play, gain 1 memory, so it reduces the Digi-Evolution cost pretty easily. And then all turns, when your tamer is deleted, place 1 Marcus from your trash at the top of your security stack face down. So it's any tamer, by the way, so if it's not even Marcus, as long as Marcus is in your trash, you can put it right on the top of your security stack, free recovery all day long. Then when your tamer is deleted, place Marcus from your trash at the top of your security stack face down. So both main effect and all turns, inheritable. Same thing, very powerful there. And then you do have like Greymon here. So when Digivolving, if you don't have a Marcus in play, you may play 1 from your hand without paying its memory cost. And then when one of your red or yellow tamers becomes suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. This lets you get a free Marcus out, which you want to have Marcus always in rotation. Then you have like Greymon for the security hits. Then you also do play this Greymon for the Digiburst. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. This really just combos really nicely with the Burst Agumon, just so you have constant sources as long as you have this and this Digimon here. Greymon with this Agumon. At least you can get another evolution chain going the following turn. Another Agumon X antibody to help search out your Greymon. Then you have like regular Agumon to apply pressure. New Agumon for on play, revealing the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon with Greymon in its name and 1 Marcus among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom deck in A order. And then when one of your red or yellow tamers becomes suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. And then a new interesting card is Sun Shining Blast. You may play 1 Marcus from your hand without paying its memory cost. Then 3 of your opponent's Digimon get minus 2000 DP for the turn for each red and yellow tamer in play. Really nasty, actually. So, as long as you have red or yellow tamers, the wider your board goes, the longer it goes. It can get really nasty and apply massive pressure that way. I mean, being able, yes, math-wise, Sunrise Buster is better, but Shining Blast can at least hit a couple more Digimon in a wide board situation, which can help out. But all in all, this deck is really going to be very interesting, and I can't wait to see what EX4 kind of has in store for it. Probably one of the decks that actually gets some real hype love behind it. Then, finally, the last deck we're going to talk about is none other than the Emperor Greymon deck. Red Hybrid definitely got some love that it needed, and it's one of the better decks of the format. The reason for that is because you have to face a Restordramon, and now your opponent can't always have ways of sneaking your Digimon underneath your tamer, because now, congratulations, you just gave them more inheritable use, or better yet, Takuya. If you have only the 3 cost Takuya, all you're doing is fueling him to be even more threatening. But Emperor Greymon, security +1, and when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. If this Digimon has a red tamer in its Digi-Evolution, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a DP less than or equal to this Digimon instead. And then on deletion, you may play 1 Takuya from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost. So he at least cycles himself to get a new tamer out if he is deleted, which really helps out. And then you do play Emperor Greymon when Digivolving Blitz. And And when this Digimon is blocked, unsuspend it and gain 1 memory for each Digivolution card this Digimon has with hybrid in its traits. This can lead to being really massive pressure, especially if your opponent tries to set up a blocker and you just go blitz for game. Really nasty. Atomic Infernos just to apply pressure. New Aldermon, basically by placing 1 Agunimon and 1 Burning Greymon from trash under your Takuya, not Takato. Takuya Kenabara in any order. Digivolve this card from your hand on that tamer as if it was a level 4 red Digimon. Then on deletion, return 1 Takuya from your trash to your hand. So, definitely worth it in my opinion. But the new Takuya is really powerful as well because it's a memory setter. And then when this Digimon gains plus 2000 DP, if this Digimon has 1000 DP or more, when this Digimon checks an opponent's security, gain 2 memory. This lets you play out more and do more shenanigans. I mean, we already know a majority of what these cards do, but let's say even a Agunimon can Digivolve on top of a Burning Greymon for 1. You may Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your Takuyas as if it was a level 3 red Digimon, but on deletion, you may play 1 Flamemon from your hand suspended without paying its memory cost. And then you may play 1 Takuya from your hand without paying its memory cost as well. It's inheritable. Then Burning Greymon. You may Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your Takuyas as if it was a level 3 Digimon for the memory cost of 2. And then when Digivolving this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for the turn. And then while this Digimon has hybrid or 10 warriors in its trait, it gets plus 2000 DP, making your Emperor Greymon really more threatening and being able to kill most threats on board. And then we do have Flamemon here, so on play by trashing 1 card with hybrid in its traits from your hand, draw 2. Being able to cycle more pieces and fuel your graveyard because the Aldermon can gain some value out of that, really powerful. And then it gives magic numbers. So this deck just goes the grindy route, or even just a bunch of Atomic Infernos at the right time can just lead to game wins. And that's just about it. I mean, there's nothing too out of the ordinary here. It's really powerful. And whoopsie daisy, I forgot one thing. I forgot they played one thing about this deck. And I'm completely an idiot about it. So you caught me. Nope, not this. In Bt-12, Yokomon. It played a full play set of Yokomon for the Digitama. So if you have a red tamer in play, draw a card on deletion. So if your Digimon dies for any reason because you don't care if it dies early or not and you just keep applying pressure, congratulations. Your opponent is you're just getting value out of it. So all in all, great stuff for these future upcoming decks. And I can't wait to see what things have in store for the future of Bt-12 and further on. And I know the reprint set is in January, and this month we do have EX4. I'm a little skeptic on each EX4 by my previous video, but hey, that kind of comes with the territory of just playing card games long enough to know when a set is just mid and, you know, not able to handle what they're trying to do. So all in all, though, I'm happy and I'm excited. So hopefully you guys are as well. Guys, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace!